Can you tell us a little bit about your process of creativity?
Yeah. For me, creativity is always a thing that I feel like isn't completely in my control. I feel like whether it's something I draw or write or sing or whatever, it usually just comes from nowhere and pops into my head.
My approach to creativity is I'm sort of inspired by some of my heroes like Flannery O'Connor and Solzhenitsyn, were people who really they approached their creativity as like equal measures gift and job.
The way I create music and music that I'm connected to the strongest is live it, not overthink it, not overstate it, but live it, not miss a glimpse of life.
I usually try to figure out some way to capture that initial idea because a lot of times something that I want to work on will pop in at the worst time. So I'll have to just grab my cell phone and record it real quick or jot a note down. And then I usually will take that initial idea and go home and work on it and try to figure out how I can turn it into something real.
I know there are some artists who wait for inspiration to strike, and my approach has always been just keep working and hope that inspiration strikes while you're working.
And usually the ideas are a lot different. Sometimes it'll just be like a couple notes, or sometimes it'll be like a line, or sometimes it'll be lots of lines and drums and strings and horns and everything that you could imagine coming in.
Words are very melodic. Just the spoken word, words themselves have sounds, and sounds themselves have lyrics. So that propels the process in a pretty furious way.
To always be making music or writing or drawing or taking pictures or just doing something, the more you work something, the better you get at it, almost invariably.
It's one part what's going on outside your reality, fiction, fantasy, psychological fiction, fantasy that's just bouncing around all of our heads at all times, and then also sort of emotional conflict, emotional triumph, challenge, the good and the bad and all of it. It's just a matter of how you filter the way that you live, and also being able to go outside your life and write about other things and other people, so you're not confined to your own experience. That's the toughest part about creating music consistently, is not being confined to your own shell and experience.
When things are good, they don't really exist. For me, when we're playing a show, if it's a great show, I close my eyes and strike a chord and it all turns into noise, and then I open my eyes and it's over and I'm walking off the stage and 3 hours have passed. When it's a bad show, I'm like paying attention to how my guitar sounds bad or how the monitor sounds bad. You're so aware of everything. So I think it's the same way with creating. If you're in a zone and you're working on something at home in a quiet place, you're just lost to all of time and space.